I talked with Hamilton County's medical director about this flu death and the number of cases that we're seeing. Dr. Stephen Fagan says that the flu hits the youngest and oldest people the hardest, and they're at the highest risk of complications and potentially dying.
That 9-year-old girl who died was from Claremont County, but that's all we know right now. The state averages between 1 and 6 child deaths from the virus each year. Activity has been increasing since the beginning of the month and currently listed as high. Now, December through February are typically the worst months for the virus. Hamilton County Public Health Medical Director Dr. Stephen Fagans tells me that the most common strain going around right now is the H1N1 variant,
which is the sort of easily transmissible, the one that people pass around at holidays and come back with.
Dr. Fagan says there's still time to protect yourself by getting vaccinated.
How young is too young to get your child vaccinated?
6 months. So it's very easy. If you're 6 months or older, get the flu vaccine. It used to be very complex. It's very easy now. 6 months or older, get your flu vaccine. And the reason is for the first 6 months of life, you still have some of the maternal antibodies. And so, 1, you wouldn't have a responsive vaccine, and 2, you don't need the vaccine.
But Fagan says they're seeing fewer people getting vaccinated, especially older folks.
And a large part of it is a combination of some vaccine hesitancy, some vaccine fatigue, and maybe just not sort of understanding the importance. But nonetheless, there are fewer of our nursing home residents vaccinated for influenza this time of year than we've seen in a long time. And that's concerning.
Luckily, Dr. Fagan says medicines like Tamiflu are readily available right now.
Flu is very easy. You know the very moment in time that you suddenly became feverish and muscle aches and fluish, the moment in time. And so if you can get started on the medication within 48 hours, that takes about a day off. If you're immunocompromised, it takes a lot off. It really helps you a lot. So there is medication for influenza for pediatrics and adults that can be called in.
You can always find our local 12 stories right here on YouTube. Don't forget to tap subscribe, and then you can get all the notifications.